In today's world, we often find ourselves as architects competing with design-build contractors, non-licensed professionals, and so it's really saturated. So you need to be able to stand out. And how can you stand out in ways that the public can understand what you bring to the table? Marketing is so critically important to get your message out. The first thing you need to do is establish your niche. What is the area of expertise that you appear to be well-versed in? If you don't establish your niche and you view yourself as a generalist, you're really not going to stand out in any way, shape, or form to the public about what you can offer them as an architect. I think the way to figure out where you think your niche is really to look at your education and experience on projects that you've done. And if you can crystallize which of the projects that you seem to do well with in terms of approvals with towns and where your clients are very happy with the end result, basically capitalize your positive experiences in a way that then can be presented to the marketplace. When I started my firm in 1973, Boston's Back Bay neighborhood was in a downturn. Many of the buildings were boarded up, some buildings were being burned down for insurance money, and that you couldn't even get a mortgage on most of the neighborhood. So Back Bay really was an open field for opportunity and development, coupled with the fact that young people were moving to Boston, staying in Boston after they had received an education, and there was a new interest in living in a more urban environment. So I capitalized my interests on that marketplace. I sold my car, I sold a lot of personal possessions, I scraped together $29,000 to buy a burned out shell on Marlborough Street in the Back Bay. And I created one of the first brownstone condominiums in Boston. People thought I was crazy, but it really worked out well. And at this point in time in my career, I've done over 400 buildings in the Back Bay and really established my firm early on as the go-to practice to go to for any kind of work in the Back Bay. And my success with those historic district commissions reinforced my expertise. Once you establish what your niche is, I would suggest that you really start to build your brand and a strong portfolio and figure out a way to present that to the public. The first step in marketing these days, I would suggest, is really developing a comprehensive website that tells your story about who you are, what you do, how you do it well, and include any accolades from former clients and very good photography that really tells the story of your firm and what you offer in terms of services. The design of the website is critical for people to spend the time to go through it and really understand it. So I strongly suggest you hire an outside professional that really understands website design in a way that can help you explain what you do and why you do it and how you do it well. It's critically important that you hire a professional photographer to photograph your work, because a professional photographer has the expertise to understand shade and shadow and presentation that will really reinforce the best of your works. It's not really as simple as pointing and clicking. You really need to know what you're doing in regards to architectural photography. Today, social media is critical for getting your name out there. I would strongly suggest the way in which you can get your message out there quickly and easily and interchangeably on a daily basis, if you want to, is Instagram. Instagram has been a huge success for us in terms of elevating our brand. We are doing a significant project in Scotland and 2 in the United Kingdom that came directly from Instagram. And most importantly, it's free. Marketing takes work and it takes time, and you need to allocate enough time in your daily life to spend the time to be able to include marketing as part of your daily lifestyle as an architect. Not everyone you reach will become a client, but they may become one of your spokespeople. They may say, well, I wasn't interested in having him design a house for me, but I really love his work. and you should take a look at it. And that might be a neighbor, it might be a daughter, it might be a son, might be a friend. In today's world, marketing and branding is critically important to really put you at the top of the heap in terms of other architects in whatever marketplace you're working in.